Hello everyone, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Episode 6, I do believe, is the number that we're on. Yes, it is 6. I actually forgot for a second, even though I had just seen it. GG me. I know Episode 5 isn't yet out on the YouTube. I was planning to put it out today, but it took way too long to upload. So let's go in. Actually, before we start, I just want to show something that I'm really proud of. This is the glamour I made for my main character, and I'm well too chuffed about it. I mean, the winter sweater is a new addition they brought in 4.2. I just think it looks so good. So with that out of the way, we're going to go on to the Cinta at least. To continue, what did we do last time? Well, we finally got around to unlocking the additional classes, so we can do crafting and gathering, and if I want to, I can have a different combat class. I should have unlocked that ages ago, but I completely forgot what I needed to do to unlock it. I was so enamored with leveling that I completely forgot to do the class quests. I'm just bringing up the unlock guide so I don't miss anything. Unlock guide. It's very good to have an unlock guide handy. It's like, oh, I've completely forgot how I do this. Well, here's how I do it. Now, before I get going, there is a guild I want to join. There's a new Chocobo sandal. I don't have a Chocobo, so I can't use it. How do I join a guild? Guild player search, I believe it is. What's the guy's name? Spirit. Last time I checked, he was in a raid. Yeah, he was in a raid, so what's the procedure to get an FC? Was it the P button I press? No. Gosh darn it, how do I join the FC? Play guide. No, I don't need that. That's the wrong button. Come on, game. Tell me how I do stuff. Party members. Signs. Cooldown. Ready check. Contacts. What's that do? Oh, that's guys who I played with. That's cool. I never noticed that before. Player search. It's Spirit, isn't it? World. Execute. No results. Who else is on? I think Nayland was on. Nope. Maybe I spelled his name wrong. Better check on the Final Fantasy XIV website. While I do that, let's continue with the story. Because we can't do two things at once. You have to talk to Luqualt again. Luqualt? Don't know why I did like a really weird voice there, but whatever. I'm just like seeing who's online. And let's see, members. Who is currently online? I do not believe it says who's online, does it? Yeah, we'll just do this. So what does that give me? Ooh, it looks like I might be getting some new gear. I think this is the one I need, skill speed. Although it is lower still, so I'll probably just go for the Allegan bronze pieces, and that's a lovely maid dress. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter. One of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that the Exali dirigibles have been appearing all over the Twelveswood with increased regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near as much. Come on, reading in words. Does not bother me near as much as where they choose to fly. The patch of sky directly above the guardian tree. The tree is sacred, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elements would not suffer the exile to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelves Wood. And it was that which set me to think. Ever since the appearance of the much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother Mion. Please make all haste. I have an irreceptible feeling of something terrible is about to happen. It's like, I can't pronounce it, blah 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 blah. So all the way to Gridania. I think someone is online. What time is it? There's not... I wish it would actually say when people like log in to the FC. It's like, oh, this person's online. I can do an invite that way. If anyone's wondering what's the name of the FC I'm in, it's Children of the Void. Nice little name. Nice little name indeed. I didn't know it had that thing unlocked. Interesting. I'm just trying to remember, like, I know Spirit was online, but he was in the I think he was doing PvP, I think. What am I doing that for? Yeah. How does it work again? Is it... Oh, yes. I'll just see if I can get Spirit again. Execute. No, find. See if I can find that Lalafell. See why. I'm not gonna write his full bloody name now. He's not online either. I wish you could like search for FCs to join. Like doing like an FC search. Is there a way to do that? It's been so long. No, would you let me... well, c'est la vie. Talk to Mother Mion. Talk to Mother. Hello there, Dissenter. Word of your tireless efforts at Brent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter from Equalt? I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good! I have a mission for you, Dissenter. Suffice to say, it is urgent, and I just bit my lip. I fear it may also prove dangerous. However, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Okay, well I'm ready right now. I'm ready. Am ready. Hey, unlocked a new quick nuke delivers. So that's an AoE attack. Do. To guard a guardian. Interesting. She looks troubled. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on the Qual's observations, the Ixal have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. So what am I going to do about it? The tree is the oldest living thing in this ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born in Gridania. Frostborn Gridanian. Wow. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensure. Wow. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Dissenta, please see this letter to the hands of Bowlord Lewin at the seat of the first bow in Quiver's hold. Should the need arise, pray but put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect they will need all the able-bodied souls they can muster. It's like, yeah, okay. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Dissenta. Oh great, the fate of the world, where the fate of Gridania lies in my hands. GG, Gridania's doomed. Yeah. Ah, Quiver. Should know this stuff by now, but really... yeah, I haven't bothered to learn. I'm just thinking, would that actually make a good... the legs make a good glamour piece? I'm always fascinated with glamour. It's like, maybe if I do this, I could do that. Like, Like, the really annoying thing is I could make another winter sweater for this character, but there's no way to get it to it because you can't do character-to-character trading, which is really annoying. I wish it would allow you to do that, but... hey ho, comme ci comme ça. C'est la vie. An urgent message from Mother. Very well, you may enter. But you're not going to search me. Fair enough. Come on. Wow, trying to change decibel levels is tough. Like this, yeah, there we go. It's like I wanted to put a 0.5 decibels and it wouldn't. So you are Dissenta Elise, the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. Myun has information on the Ixal, you say. Speak freely, you have both my ears. No, you have your ears. I have my ears. I don't have anyone's ears but mine. Matron forfend. They mean to defy the Guardian Tree? Before Nofika, I swear those filthy birdmen will not... Before Nofika, I swear those filthy birdmen will not touch it. Nay, not so much as a single leaf. 12 help me. How can it be that neither the wood whalers nor the gods Quiver caught wind of this? I cannot help but think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be more than it seems. Would that the warrior flight were still with us. But this is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure Myun that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to investigate. My lord! What is it? It's the Ixal, sir. The Ixal have amassed at the Guardian Tree. So I just want to do that. He's already a child. Already? Bloody hell. Dissenta, Myun believes you are capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day. Aid in the defense of the Guardian Tree. Yeah, sure, why not? We got nothing better to do. I wish there was a way to actually... I mean, I'm going to hark on about this, but I wish there was a way to search for... by FC. I mean, it would make so much sense. Maybe if I get a chance, if after stream I go into my main character and see that someone's on, just quickly pop back on to the character and obviously not do any gameplay, but just get on so I can get the everything finished. I wish I had a chocobo, mainly so I can stop the green dot from appearing, because it says the chocobo saddlebag, which is basically allows you to have a... if you need extra space, you can put some stuff in a chocobo bag, which sounds really handy for when you're out crafting or gathering a lot of stuff. Never thought about that until now. More you know, and knowing is half the battle. And what I really need to do is I need to change my UI to look more like what I have on my main, because it gets confusing. Because like, hey, this is the default UI, and yeah, I can't tell the front from the back. That makes any sense. Well, I'm not supposed to go this way, am I? I think I may have taken a wrong turn. Let's just see what happens when I jump. And I survived. Ah, sorry. Like I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn earlier, and there was like a really small jump. It's like, oh, that's a small jump. It jumped down, and Aloy died instantly. It's like bloody hells. Hello, Cydia. We're on the way to the World 3. We're probably really over-leveled. Yay, yay, yay. So what that reminds me of? It reminds me of a Morble. That's what they're called, Morbles. The Bowlord sent you, yes. The Bowlord sent you, yes. Good. It was here. The birdmen have completely surrounded the Guardian Tree, and their calls grow more urgent by the minute. Whatever it is they mean to do, we cannot let them go through with it. They must be stopped, no matter the cost. Isa. You know what I'm worried about at the moment? There's a level 50 quest change that they've made it more difficult for people to do. It's like, oh mournful voice of creation, oh mournful voice of time. Attend me all. So what's the forest and all it belongs? I don't want to give like a squawking voice. Wait. Wisdom of the paragons we possess. To our former glory restore us it will. For this tree a great crystal we take. Unto Gridania. Unto Garuda an offering we shall make. And feathered ones and the elementals banished we will. Our ancient home reclaimed we will. You sound so bad. First squad, left flank. Second and third, right flank. Invading the way very much that can do anything. The rest form the main host with me. It's high time we remind our exiled guests why we quiver men are to be feared. Quiver men? Quiver. Is it? It's a bad joke in there somewhere. This position is yours, adventurer. May the elementals keep with you, keep you safe or whatever. I didn't catch what he said there. So glorious. Interruptus, you there? In your own blood you shall bathe. Yes. I remember I actually died quite a few times doing this quest before. You said the volume is really high. Yeah, I think that's better, is it? No, it's not. It's... Wow, it's... There we go. So I never remember it being that high for this situation. It's like, yay, let's go really loud. It's like, wow, yes, that is very loud. I suppose I could just focus on this guy then? Another way? Another way? Where'd they come from? Thank you, mate. I think that's a healer. The Sin Caller. Yes, you were careless, you dunderhead. It's handy. Can't attack those ones apparently. Abyss, creatures of the abyss, mine enemies strike down. A void scent, this bodes ill. Yeah, I would think so. Like a creature of the void. Yeah, that's probably usually not a good thing. Who would have thought that having like a creature of the void attack you would be bad? I mean, I always thought they were brought good tidings. Like, die. Impressive work, adventurer. The Bow Lord bids you hold this position. Enemies may yet lurk near, so stay on your guard. We go to bolster the left flank, where the battle yet rages. You get to say goodbye. Panning shot! Mysterious guy in black mask. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. So I just want like a... I don't know why this sounds like homoerotic. Hello, my friend. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss. My thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. That actually hurts my... doing that voice. Hurts my... Ooh, it's a wonderful creature. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Yes, quite. Soon ye shall take the vile gifts. Graves, whatever. Yeah. And now I remember why this always got a bit more difficult than I remember. Because it was this part. This guy's actually hit. Although granted, I did him at the right level. Oh wow, that voice really wrecked my throat there. For whatever reason. How was this possible? The laws of thermodynamics, that's how. Don't ask why. It's the first thing that popped into my head. The laws of thermodynamics all defeat you. Wasn't that a plot point in Magica Magica? Hey, it's Ida and Papolimo. Looks like you could do with a hand. Thank you. Unwelcome guests. No matter, all shall fall before me. Yes. Well, you could have arrived like earlier. Why did my eye hurt there? By the way, I just wanted to point out this show will be finishing at 4:30 for those watching live. And that is due to the fact that, well, one of the best sporting events on the calendar begins today, and that is being the Six Nations. And as a rugby fan, I cannot miss Ireland's first match, which is against France at 4:45, I believe, the kickoff. So that's really, really, really important to watch, because I always love watching Ireland playing the rugby. That the wisdom of the paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? That's what I heard. The bringers of chaos, or Asians to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Descenta, you are unharmed? Had I known this creature was near, I would have sent men, not called them away. There is no mistake, sir. He is the one who stirred the exile from their nest. Our intelligence was reliable. So, this is the man who has eluded us for so long. Right. We finally got him. He resensed an omniscious presence and came here as swiftly as your legs would carry us. Not that quick since you're not a fell. Well, it's good to know. It's good to know what we're up against anyway. My thanks as ever, friends. Quivermen, move out! All I can think is Transformers roll out there. To say you played an instrumental role in the success of this mission would scarcely do justice to the efforts this day, adventurer. Upon your return to Gridania, pray visit me at Quiver's Hold. I will see to it that you receive the thanks you are due. Aw, thanks. You probably wonder why we always seem to appear when there's trouble, right? Well, trust me when I tell you that it's almost never our fault, despite what it looks like. Papolino and I are actually helping the Gridanians, and we've been doing so for a good few years too. Oh, did I mention that we're not from around here? Yes, we are Charlayans. However, did you know? Sorry, so I wasn't mistaken. Mistaken about what? Nothing at all. Ah, you always do that, mumbling something loaded with meaning, only to keep it to yourself when someone asks. It's unfair, and it's especially unfair when the someone is me. Oh, do calm down, I'll tell you later. Your dress is getting wet. I bet you won't. Anyways, all's well that ends well. Quite. We'd best be on our way. See you later. It's amazing, like, how they're so short, it goes up to, like, their ankles, or their knees. Well, if it went to their ankles, it wouldn't be short, now would it? GG brain. What is this? A crystal I see, discarded on the... From the world I see? Yeah, that makes more sense. Discarded from the world I see. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I'm finishing half 4 because I really want to watch the Ireland match. Funny story about that as well is, when I was in... There's a guy who actually plays, he's on the forwards. I think he's on the left, on the front row. He was actually a person I went to school with for a few years in primary school and for the first year in secondary before I switched schools. And it's quite interesting. Like, he was good, but I never thought he'd be in the Irish national team. There was always someone else who I thought, whose mother, like, literally was grooming him to be a rugby player. It was okay, but he wasn't great. That guy wasn't. But I'm really happy, like, the guy who actually got it, because he's a not bad player. He's a heavy player. He's a big hitter, so, which is good. Well, I mean, we had a few big hitters. Never get dunk tackled. That's the worst. Well, yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes. I know it's in France, the first match is in, so that's going to be really tough. Like, our first match is France, our last match is... I think it's... I can't remember who our last match is. I think our last match is England. Ireland versus England. So that'll be really tough. That's a tough first, tough last. If you beat France in the first game, that's a really good start, though. We haven't won the Six Nations in a few years, so might as well. For those who don't know the Six Nations is a rugby tournament between Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, France, and Italy. And for those wondering about, I was like, what about Northern Ireland? Well, for the rugby, Ireland and Northern Ireland played under the one banner. Welcome back, adventurer. Your exploits at the Guardian 3 are the stuff of songs. The Bowlord awaits you within. I need some water before I go in. Oh, come on. I think now I'm actually getting to the point where I can see the other nations. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is it. Pardon me. Pardon what? Hello. I have awaited your return, Descenta. Allow me to thank you again for helping us to defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading Ixal to rout, you confronted the masked mage and his fell minion, and emerged the victor. I have good men and women under me, none of whom give me cause for complaint. But you, Descenta, are a class apart. Your strength, your determination, your heart. You have all the makings of a great adventurer. Myon is seldom mistaken in her appraisals, and she is plainly not mistaken now. The Gridania is stronger for your presence. The elder Seedseer will doubtless be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has come to us. Once more, I thank you. Owing to your valor Owing to your valor, a disaster has been averted. Elder Seedseer, eh?
Elder Seedseer, my lady.
Hey, voice work.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the Guardian Tree. I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are she, are you not? My name is Kan-E-Senna, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home. Well met and welcome to our fair nation. It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks. This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to Gridania. Green Bliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
I look forward to seeing you on that most joyous of days. Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
So I just couldn't help. It's like we said, oh, it's like they just decided not to have it translated. It sounds like they got some random person going, oh, and that's just funny to me. None in Gridania can doubt your worth, Dissenta. But to receive such praise from the Elder Seedseer herself, and nor is that the half of it. She chose you to be the role of the emissary, for God's sake. You, an outsider. Do you have any idea what this means? But of course you don't. You aren't forest-born, which is rather the point. Mistake me not. I think you worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented, and I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling of what it requires of you. There are preparations that the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Myun regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangements for the event. Now you had best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and the Dissenta. Don't make a hash of it. Sorry, I like that. Oh, the Dissenta. Don't make a hash of it. Sorry, that's just like, I was going to think if you mess this up, we will gut you like a fish. I think I'm getting to the point where I can actually visit Ul'dah and Limsalumsa. For those who don't know, they are the other capitals in the game. Violators will be shot, eh? Wait, is that a quest I have? Wow, I really need to keep up with my quests. Where are they anyway? That is the East Shroud, I believe. I still haven't attuned to that. Probably would be important to do that. Hey, it's the guy who looks like, what is it, Final Fantasy VI mage? Well, well, if it isn't the emissary herself, had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises, Descenta. Next you'll be telling me you're one of the warriors of light, back from a half-decade long holiday. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtlessly already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the Twelve's Wood. Suffice to say, it is no small responsibility. Nor does the Elder Seedseer choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honour being accorded to you. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact which is presently in the keeping of Timbermaster Beating. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for further instructions. By your command. Roger, roger. By your command. The Cylons are coming. I cannot do one of their voices very well. I mean, it probably sounds well in my head, but it sounds like some Egypt trying to speak, some Egypt Irishman trying to speak Cylon. Hello, Beaton. So, you are the emissary to be. Mion sent word that you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready. Painstakingly crafted by these very hands, and from the rarest of materials. Take it along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. Sorry, I just had to get close to the microphone to make that joke. It's like, he lives up to his name. He's one to go for a beating. It's like, oh, I'll take you on, you old coot. I'm the emissary. Let's see if the people of a person I have is around. Could I ask? Well, if he's not on, there he is. There he is. View free company, submit application. Back from your trip into the Carpenter's Guild, let's see what you have in that box. Ah, this is by far the finest Manoa mask I've ever laid eyes upon. The Timbermaster has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber, rendered up by the guardian tree, solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it's priceless. Mother bids you handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. What am I supposed to do? Now you have the Manoa mask. All that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there's nothing to being emissary. Wow, my voice is gone. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by the others. Simple? No? The ceremony will be held at the Mikoto Amphitheater. When you are ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Estain. Oh, and be sure to wear your masks or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Descenta, and good luck. I will put on the mask. I will wear this mask with pride. Pride, Lord Vader. Pride. Pride cometh before the fall. Lord Vader. Don't know what I'm thinking Lord Vader for. Like, why is that popping to my head for? Hello, Lord Vader. Lord Vader? Lord Vader? Humiliator? Oh yeah, there's the Valentine's Day festival going on as well. Forgot about that. I think you need like 2 people in your party to be able to do it, which is annoying. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you've come prepared. That as well. I have been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me. And there's the...
Look! The elder Seedseer.
12 bless her hearts!
Really should have put the bow away, shouldn't I have?
May she find favor with the elementals. This radiance. Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true, has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light?
I think I messed up the ceremony, guys.
Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Hydaelyn would speak directly to this woman. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Carteneau. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own.
What, do none of them care what we're talking about?
Yet when we try to recall their names,
Looks like
we
we've joined the
find
FC.
the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. For the power of the Echo resides within you.
I think my character died. Oh god. It's just flashback, guys. We're okay.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Snake!
Damn it! Damn it all! to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Moise Donzu, Logalo, Asawad Daken Bed, Imarat Way, Kiskat Toga Hads, Sis Nigem, Fistun Dione Lamrai Sadat.
Bleeding talk. Right, there was a lot happening in that scene. Back to normal talking. As we put down the volume back. Oh. Come on. There we are. You collapsed in the middle of our ceremony, gave us a good fright. So we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. Hey! You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertion must have caught up with you. But you, adventurer, are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was. bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus stand. Wasn't my fault. I took a look at her and she made me freak out. Since I'm now in the guild, or FC, create that extra window. How do I mess around with it? Tab, FC, so have that for party, alliance, see chat. I think whisper as well I have to. Where's whisper or tell, whatever. So yeah, that got me the FC. Oh yeah, this is a new component that was added to the game. I don't think I can use it yet. Yep, can't use it, haven't unlocked glamour. So out we go. I am a member of the Children of the Void. Cuckoo Kaju. So where do we go? To the Lotus stand. Where's the Lotus stand? So we go to the Conjurer Guild. Very easy, very nice, nice and easy. Yeah, you obviously have to change your gear back. Oh, there we go, that's that done. Aetherite, Conjurer's Guild. Aetherite, Conjure your Guild. That made no sense. Silent Conjurer. You're a silent conjurer and yet you're talking to me. Ah, you are the Senta Elise, are you not? I bid you welcome, my lady. The elder Seedseer left word that you would be joining her at the Lotus stand. May I show you in? How do you get in there? Like, how did I get in? Tell me your secrets. Kan-E-Senna. I have looked forward to your coming, Descenta. But tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now I hope you will no doubt the earnest of my concern. But I would ask a favour of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. I know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Yeah, I'm fine, let's go. Thanks for hearing me out. Oh, I got a wind up airship. And wouldn't that be the best place to end it? I have written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartno and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls, and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the warriors of light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives, and that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Cartno. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of the emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be willing, I would now make you my envoy and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses raises fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Yeah, sure, why not? Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Ul'dah and Limsa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine own newly appointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. Wow, that was hard to say. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Caroline canopy. Simply show your pass and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Mjolnir. You forest-born Gridanians know any more the land beyond the 12 woods than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those who need it great. Wow, that was a really hard sentence for some reason. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet I am not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt that you will reward our faith in you, Descenta. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wherever you go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Why was that so hard to say? Speak to Mjolnir. Every time I say Mjolnir, it sounds like I'm talking about like Mjolnir. It's like a cat. Mjolnir. Oh, I have to click at the exit. Such a silly rule. Kyre. I actually don't know. I don't think I've ever actually met Kyre, have I? No, there's been so many people in the FC. Because like all of us in the FC knew each other, have known each other for years. Okay, some of us have left, but we had like an alliance kind of thing going. We all keep in contact, which is really cool. I mean, for the last FanFest, what was that, last year, we all went together. Well, there's a good few of us that went. I think there was like 8 or so of us that ended up, 8 or 10 minutes. Yeah, it must have been like 8 or so of us that went, maybe more. We all got a chance to hang out, which is really cool. Like drinking, playing the games at the FanFest, and yeah, taking part in the raids and all that. It was great crack. Doing stuff with friends and in the game, doing stuff like friends from the game outside the game is really great. Good crack. What's this about? Errol. Ah, it gives me a harvest dance. I can do that later. Hello, mother. 'Tis good to see you are up and about again, Descenta. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seedseer a visit as I bade? Appointed personal envoy? And now you are to bear the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies? Well, it seems you have made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late. But Mother is truly proud of you. It's really weird that she says that. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us. And that, my girl, is some compliment. Oh, look at my character smile there. But I flattered you enough for one day. And I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky's quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the other two city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser trodden region takes your fancy. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow beyond man's ken. It is a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals. So don't be surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd unsavory situation as you on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times in Eorzea, Descenta. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. So I think I'm going to do is when I get to the next city-state, I'll probably end this episode there. It makes the most sense. Greetings, good madame. This is the reservation counter for Limsa bound flights. You are not... Are you not Descenta Elise, the Elder Seedseer's personal envoy? We at Highwind Skyways are honoured to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yeah. Wrong way. Walk the gangplank. Walk the gangplank. Board the airship? Why, yes. Don't know what that was for a second. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I love that wry smile there. It's like... There's no one else on the ship. What the hell happened there? Do 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 do. Ah, they all came out to say goodbye. Fire some missiles on them! The ship has no missiles, sir. Why do these ships not have missiles? Farewell, Dissenta! One day Mistrals will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Get good shots there, you do. Trying to remember what it was. Yeah, it's that button there. Ah, what is this going on? Custom Oceans. It's like we've changed to a different franchise.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
I thought there'd be more to that, honestly. Ah, there is.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
He was a spy. Dun dun dun.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
And no, that was probably the best way to really start going towards the end, I think. I mean, they really knew the best time to arrive to get close to the end. Because we are here at Limsa Luminsa. How do I get out again? It's not that way. I so rarely take an airship. Yeah, then let me leave the landing area. Yeah. Hate being sick. You are the Gridanian envoy. Welcome to Limsa Minsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak to Xanthal. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. That's great. Now let me... Oh. Apparently I have to talk to this guy to go into it. Ray. I think what I'm going to do is we'll attune with the thing here. Goes Lys, power procedure. Interesting. I know there is actually a quest where I can unlock. I think that's it. No, that's fishing. That's Arcanist. There is one where I can get the... like, be able to change my hair, get my hair cut. So where should we get the screenshot done, like, for the... for the thumbnail? Let's see. How about we stand around, like, here? Shall we go with there? That looks good. Or shall we go there? What do you think? Yeah, let's do that one. Nice click click. And you know what we're going to do before we finish this up? We have to find the place of which that is to sleep. That looked really weird there for a second. I believe it is up here in the upper deck, and we go into the inn. Yes. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, Culinarian, Blacksmith, Marauder, and Armorer are here. Where's the inn? The innkeep. Greetings, lass. What can I do for you this morning? I wish to retire to my inn. Have a nice rest. Ha ha ha. Well, now that sounded really bad. It's a nice inn room. So since we're going to get ready to get some sleep, you know what that means. The things are gonna popped up here on the bottom. And the first one is sggameinfo.com, where I do all my written work, written reviews, written previews, opinion pieces, and general gaming news. The latest review piece on the site is, of course, my Shadow of the Colossus PlayStation 4 review. And wow, they got really bright. Like, wow. That's kind of cool, though. Like, look how bright that is. That's brighter than the brightest star. So I should take a screenshot there. Next up on the list, of course, is the Instagram, which is Aaron_SGGI. That's where they photo some stuff I'm doing and all that. Might go into town tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week I might go into Dublin, so I'll wander around there and might get some photos done. Next up are the two main social medias, Facebook and Twitter. Facebook is facebook.com/sggameinginfo, and Twitter is, of course, at sggameinginfo. I share my work on both. I share my written and video work on both these social media sites, but if you really want to get a chance to talk to me, the best place to grab me is on Twitter, which of course, as I said, is at sggameinginfo. And last and by no means least is YouTube, which is youtube.com/sggameinginfo, where I post video versions of my reviews, video previews, video opinion pieces, and VODs of Game of the Year live play Tales of Berseria and live play Final Fantasy XIV. I know I have to get episode 5 up, and that will be up soon as possible. Although I do have a lack of motivation for it because the monetization policy and partner program changes have now gone into effect because stuff YouTube and their changes. So with that done, what is it? And we'll sit down there and bid you all adieu.